Hello, I'm Alex Lukyanov. Now I will tell you how to lose weight quickly and get a slim figure forever. Honestly, I never suffered from excessive weight. However, a few years ago, my weight reached a maximum of 93 kilograms. Yes, with the height of 188 centimeters, this is not weight at all, just a few extra pounds. Somehow, I got into the water park, where were slides that were taking you up, not down. There was a restriction on weight, no more than 90 kilograms. Yes, then I managed to use that slides. Although with a scratch, but I was allowed. Then I realized that if I continue to have the same way of life, then 100 kilograms is not far off, and there are all the other delights of excess weight. After that, I began to look for information about how to lose weight. In addition, as you see, I found it. Now my weight is normal. I weigh 80 kilograms with a height of 188 centimeters. As it turned out, losing weight and getting slim is easy enough if you know the physiology of your body and the principles of fat burning. In addition, you can do it by yourself, free of charge, without doctors, tablets and coaches. Now I will tell you how. First, and perhaps most importantly, before you become slim, you have to determine for yourself why do you need it, for whom and for what you want to lose weight. So you lost weight, and what? What will you do with your slim body? What is the ultimate purpose of your weight loss process? In itself, the purpose to lose weight is too weak motivates. That is why many people who lose weight get fat again. So take a piece of paper and write at least 100 reasons why and what you want to lose weight. Then choose 1-2 main purpose for which you are ready to go to the victory, which motivates you as much as possible, and for which you are ready to turn the mountains. I had such purpose. First, live longer. Excess weight, by different estimates, takes from 4 to 10 years of your life. Every year of your life is priceless, because it is not sold. In addition, for the sake of even 1 year of life, it is worthwhile to get yourself in shape. Second, take part in the marathon race for 42 kilometers. The second purpose I realized already 3 times, running 3 marathons, and the best result is 3 hours 12 minutes. Therefore, spend a month on this, but make a list of 100 reasons that motivate you to lose weight. If you do this, you will be able to become slim. If not, then no. Second, you need to stop the process of formation of fats in your body. In fact, it is very simple if you know the physiology of your body. When we eat correctly, the body knows how to make that these calories don't go to the formation of body fat, but to perform more desirable functions. For example, body heating, metabolism, or maintaining physical activity. In addition, if you want to eat properly, you only need to know this. Then nutrition is more than 50% in protein and fat, calories begin to be deposited in fat. In addition, conversely, when nutrition is low 50% in protein and fat, calories go to heat the body. If you eat meat, fish or chicken every day and eat other animal products like milk, cheese, eggs, you will be fattening. If your diet contains more fruits, vegetables and foods that are low in protein and fat, you will lose weight even if you eat more calories than you need. So our body is easy arranged. All excess calories will simply dissipate in the form of heat. In addition, the most pleasant thing that you don't need to do anything. You don't have to sweat for hours in the gym. You don't need to count how many calories you ate. Don't need to torture yourself with diets. Just count the intake of fats and proteins and you will begin to lose weight effortlessly. Alternatively, dilute your diet. You need to use such proportions: 85% of plant and 15% of animal food. Then you will stop gaining weight. Third, stopping the process of formation of fat in your body, you will already begin to lose weight. But if you want to speed up this process, you need to go in for sports. Don't be afraid, you will not have much, just the opposite. First, you need to determine your fat burning pulse. This is the first nuance of training for weight loss. Such examinations can be found in any fitness center. Approximately, it is in the range of 110–130 beats per minute. However, it can vary depending on sex, age, fitness. If you find it difficult to calculate, focus on the pulse 120. With physical exertion, your heart should beat at around 120 beats per minute. Although I recommend taking a test in any fitness center and determining your own pulse zones. In this case, you will train more effectively. For example, my range of fat-burning pulse ranges from 110 to 133 strokes. Therefore, training at 130 strokes, I will burn more fat than at level 120. The second nuance: training should be long, 1 hour, with constant physical activity without rest. That is walking, running, swimming or cycling, without rest and without stops during 1 hour. The main thing is the constancy of the pulse in the zone of fat burning during the whole workout. All depends on your fitness. Someone with such a pulse can only do walking, and someone can run at a speed of 12 km per hour. Lifting weights with rest is not suitable. It is important to find the pulse in the zone of fat burning throughout the entire workout. Therefore, it is worth to buy a heart rate monitor to control your workouts. The third nuance: the first 10–15 minutes of training only glucose burns. The current supply of fast energy just in case. If you just run 15 minutes, you don't lose weight. Only after 75 minutes of exercise, the amount of energy obtained from fats reaches 80%. That is why you need to train 1 hour, so that the fat burning is more effective. Again, don't forget about the pulse. If it comes out of the fat burning zone, the fats in your body will go much slower. In addition, the fourth nuance: after training, fat burning continues and goes even more intensively than during training. So at least 1 hour after training, don't eat anything. As you can see, everything is very simple. Determine the main purpose. Why do you want to lose weight? Count the consumption of fats and proteins, or dilute in your diet with plant foods. Do training with a fat-burning pulse for 1 hour. That's all. If you want to have the same instructions for all occasions, find out about smart cards, link in the lower left corner.